Hello Internet, how are you doing? Well, I hope. Great. Awesome. That is fantastic to hear. Grace here. I'm Grace. I'm the only one that could possibly be here right now. Last weekend, I talked to you about possibly doing Saturday sessions, which was a day that I spent quacking a story to you, and I quickly did not live up to that idea because I did not record anything this Saturday. What a letdown. I am the parent that you grow to hate because they keep making empty promises. And no wonder kids end up murdering their parents who are terrible to— what am I saying? Anyway, here's a little story for you. So today I tweeted, I'm not totally sure, but I think I might have unintentionally raced a Guido dude in the park while running. It all happened so fast. And that's true. Here's the thing. I live across the street from a park, which is awesome, and so I try to exercise every now and then by utilizing the park while the weather is nice and going for runs. But the problem is a lot of people like to utilize the park, and I don't fault them for that. It's a great park to utilize. But when you're running all within the same loop of each other, you have to sort of be conscious about the speed that you're running at so that you don't stay next to one stranger the whole time. You want to always sort of either be passing people or having people pass you. It's never fun to like hang with a stranger because honestly, when I'm running, I am my worst possible self. I breathe heavy and disgusting. I run with my body all over the place. So today I'm running and I noticed that this bigger tribal tattoo, football-esque, Italian possibly-ish guy, and he passed me. I was fine, but he didn't pass me with a speed that kept him in front of me the whole time or like pushed him further in front of me. So I ended up just kind of like running like 10 to 15 feet behind him the whole time, which was really bizarre. And so at the end of my run, I like to, as they say, kick it into high gear. So I always try and sprint out the last, you know, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 seconds of my run. So I'm still 10, 15 feet behind this guy. And so I move over to the other side of the road. And as I start sprinting, I realize he's now sprinting. And we are maybe 20 or 30 feet horizontally apart from each other, both sprinting as fast as we can. We're neck and neck to the point where it has become clear that we're racing each other. We are two adults and we're now racing each other in a park filled with children. And so I don't slow down because all of a sudden I get very hyped up, and so I start running as fast as I can. And then finally he stopped because I guess that was the end of his run, and I kept going because I still had a little bit further. But it was one of those moments where you're silently in tune with what's happening with someone, and it keeps happening, and then you break off and it's done. And then I finished shortly after that, and I walked to my apartment, and I had never felt more confused after a run, or strange. I raced a grown man in the park today, by accident. I think